Hello, welcome to another video by Dumb Data. In this video, we'll be sharing this worksheet, teaching you how to make use of the worksheet. It's a very simple and easy to use worksheet. It helps you compare data from GA4 to universal analysis. To access this worksheet, all you have to do is just visit this page for this worksheet. You can find the URL in the description if you're on YouTube. If you're watching this from YouTube, watching from any social media platform, let's say LinkedIn, you can find the URL in the comment section. So all you have to do is just click on any of the buttons that takes you to the worksheet. You can click on any of them, click on it, boom, takes you to the worksheet. You have to create a copy for yourself because you won't be able to edit this. So you have to click on file, then make a copy for yourself. Give whatever name you want to give to it, add it to your folder, then make a copy. Boom! Now you have a copy for yourself and your team. Now all you have to do is just start filling in all this data here just for organization purposes, so that anybody looking at it can understand where you are getting this data from, what property you are getting this data from for Google Analytics 4 or for Inverse Analytics. Now all you have to do is just put in your tracking ID for Inverse Analytics, your number of views you have in that property, your property name, the account name, the e-commerce. If e-commerce is enabled, you also put in yes or no there. Then the measurement ID for Google Analytics 4, the property ID, the number of streams, the e-commerce tracking, the migration start date, and the migration end date. Then your comparison date range, what date range you want to look at data for. Let's say, for example, I'm trying to look at data for, let's say, for August 1st, or let's say we are in July, from July 15th to, let's say, August 15th. So I'm trying to look at this data to compare. So this here is just for you to write like an overview note of what you found out in your comparison, like a summary note, so that anybody who is not that technical can easily just understand from the summary what is your feedback based on the comparison that you just finished. Now, to do the comparison, you have to navigate to this part of the worksheet. So there are metrics that you'll be comparing. This is a category. What category does it belong to? This is a GA3 universal data where you'll be inserting the data for universal analysis. Then there's a GA4 data where you'll be inserting the data for GA4. So one thing you have to know is that anything after the anything before this part belongs to universal analysis. Anything after it belongs to GA4. That is how GA4 names those metrics in their platform. So so to start with users, let's say for example you have 500 users in your universal analysis for that date range. You can also insert that date range here again, just to keep your eyes on it to know what date range you're trying to pull out for. So let's say for example you have 500 users in universal analysis. The while in universal analysis, the while in your Google Analytics 4, you have, let's say 498 or 498 total users. So you have a 99.60% accuracy for these metrics. Now you don't have to delete anything here. Please do not touch anything under the accuracy tab. It runs on a formula that helps calculate the number of accuracy. So this internal note here is just for you to kind of add in a note that says, okay, let's say for example, there's a note like a comment you want to insert for this particular comparison, this metric that you're trying to compare. You can put that note right here. Also, you need to know that most times you won't have an 100% accuracy because of the data model of Google Analytics 4 and the data how it's different from that of universal analytics. So, for example, you've compared new users to new visitors to new users. You try to compare a particular goals. Now you put in the goal ID for universal analytics. You put in the goal. Let's say it's an event. Let's say it's generate lead. Let's say for example generate lead in universal analytics. The goal is 56, while in universal analytics is about, let's say 58. So it might see like a 103.57% accuracy. You can see something like this because of how Google Analytics 4 counts conversion and how Universal Analytics records conversion. So because Google Analytics 4 is an event-based analytics it's an event-based analytics platform. So what happens is, let's say for example you have a particular event that you've marked as conversion in Google Analytics 4. Every time that particular event is being performed, a conversion is recorded in the section. So let's say for example Mr. A comes to your site on a particular section, and in that particular section Mr. A performs a particular action 3 times. Google Analytics 4 counts it as a conversion, but while in Universal Analytics, it's going to count it as one conversion. So that is just another difference in their data models. So you need to have this in consideration when comparing. So you can add that in note and say that, oh, due to their let's say event model and how GA4 counts conversion, this is okay. So you can also do that for other channels. Let's say for example you're trying to look for other channels. The channel 1, you put your channel, let's say it's Google, you put in Google channel, or let's say it's organic channel, you put in that. Same thing, you can also add more if you feel like adding more. Let's say you want to add new one, you can just click on the particular and you click on add new. Say for example you want to add new, you can come here and just say, oh, let me add the new one. You click on, you select the row, you click on, you right click, and you click on insert one row above or insert one row below. Let me just show you. If I click on one row below, a row gets added below. So you see it is a new row. So you can customize it to your needs and to your wants. Then to the event section, you put in the event name here for Universal Analytics, and you put in the event name for Google Analytics 4 in this part of the cell. Then for top pages, let's say for example you want to compare pages metrics like the page views for Universal Analytics 1 to 1. You can also compare that here by making use of this part of this worksheet. Then for your e-commerce metrics, you can compare overview e-commerce metrics like the revenue and transaction, the product detail views and item views. You can compare those stuffs. Then for particular product you're trying to compare the product item views for GA4 and Universal Analytics, you can do that also here. Same thing for add to cart, purchases, and pro revenue. This video is brought to you by Dumb Data. It's a free analytics resource hub that helps you get better with measurement and also achieve your measurement goals. We have trainings and free resources, and we have tools that are coming to your way. We have free analytics tools that will be coming your way. So our resources for now, we have event list resources whereby you can track interactions or conversions of different tools that you make use of your website. We have the pop-up. We have over 35 plus event lists on our website, and more are yet to come. We have the HubSpot form, the Optimus interaction, HubSpot chat, Vimeo, live chat, Klaviyo form, Elementor form, Drip form. There's a lot of event listener on this resource hub, and more is yet to come. We have more that we are working on. And also we have implementation worksheets that you can make use of, from the Facebook Pixel implementation worksheet to Google Full Story implementation worksheet. There's a GA4 implementation worksheet. There's an analytics inventory tool. There's a lot of worksheets, and we have more that we are also working on. And there's a dashboard for you to also make use of, a plug and play dashboard. There's a GA4 dashboard. There's a Universal Analytics dashboard, and we have more that's coming to help you succeed with measurement. And we also have you can follow us on, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel to get new video when we post them. Training videos on how to succeed with measurement. Then also you can also follow us on LinkedIn by following our LinkedIn page. We really appreciate you, and thank you for your time. Till we meet again, happy measuring.